bell button.
In this video, we are going to see about force current analogy. So now we are going to consider this as a mechanical system which will be having three mass elements and three spring elements, two dashpot. So here this is applied force for mass 1, applied force for mass 2. We know we have to consider mass as a reference. So now this is force current analogy. It means here in mechanical force is applied one. It means for electrical equivalent is current because force current. Therefore in mechanical input is force, electrical input is current. In mechanical input, if mechanical velocity means electrical, we have to consider as voltage. Next we know we have, for all basic three mechanical elements we have to write the force equations. Fm equal to m into d square x divided by dt square. This is in terms of velocity. Similarly for dash part, b into dx divided by dt. This is in terms of velocity. We know velocity equal to dx divided by dt. Next derivative of velocity equal to acceleration d square x divided by dt square. We know. So now if you want to write x means we have to use integral dv into dt. It means we have to bring this here, then both the side we have to apply integral. So you will get x equal to integral of v into dt. So now similarly for all three electrical element, this is a current analogy, force current analogy. Therefore we have to write current equation for or current through or current through all three basic elements of electrical. So first we can take capacitor. Current through capacitor IC equal to C into dV divided by dt. Current through resistor is according to Ohm's law IR equal to V divided by R. Current through inductor equal to 1 by L into integral of V into dt. So now we can compare these two. We know here input is force, here input is current. Therefore mechanical force, electrical current. In mechanical, if input is velocity, in electrical its equivalent is voltage. Similarly here mass, here capacitor, because we know this is velocity, here derivative of velocity, here derivative of voltage, because in mechanical velocity, in electrical equivalent is voltage. Therefore m equal to c. Next similarly here b equal to 1 by r, b equal to 1 by r, here k equal to 1 by l. So now here there are three mass elements. Therefore finally we will be having three nodes. Its corresponding voltage for this one v1, for this one v2, velocity v2, for this one velocity is v3. We know in mechanical velocity means electrical voltage. Therefore this it is v1, therefore it is v2, this is v3. So now we have to apply the nodal analysis. So first we have to take, there are three nodes in the final circuit diagram because there are three mass elements. If two mass elements means here we have to use two node only. Here three mass elements, therefore we have to use three nodes. So first we have to take this one. So we have to write mass element. Equivalent for mass, its equivalent is capacitor. Therefore for this node capacitor, its value is C1. Next here there is a applied force, its equivalent is current. Therefore here we have to use, here we have to use current I1, here F1, therefore I1. So now apart from K1 also connected, K1 equivalent value is 1 by L. It means here we have to use inductor only L instead of 1 by L. So L, here K1, therefore here L1. Another element is B1, its equivalent is R. Therefore here we can use 1R. Instead of 1 by R we have to use R. Therefore here B1, therefore R1. Next mass 2. In between these two nodes there is one element, that is K2. For K2 L. Therefore here we have to use L. Its value is L2. For V2 only one element, that is M2, and also there is a current source. Its current source value is I2. Here F2, therefore here we have to use I2. Next apart from this only one element is connected, that to M2. Its M2 is nothing but M2 equal to C, therefore here we have to use C2. Next, in between these two node, these two are parallel, therefore here we have to use like this. K3 is nothing but L, therefore here L3. Next, B2 is R, B is 1 by R, therefore B2 equal to, while drawing electrical circuit, instead of 1 by R 1 by L, we have to use R and L only. Therefore here for B2, here R2. So now node 3. For node 3 only one element, that is M3. M3 equivalent is C, therefore here C3. So this is the final electrical circuit diagram. So now we can draw the, now we can apply, there are 3 nodes. So now we can write the electrical equation. So this is only input current. So now current will flow. This current will divide into here, here and here, and also here. So now this current may go here and also here. Then this current will split into here, here, again it will split into here. Now we can take this node, we have to write the current. So at this node input current is I1, therefore I1 equal to this V1. Now this has, we can take it as reference node 0 volt, therefore current through this resistor equal to potential across this voltage resistance equal to V1 minus 0, therefore V1 divided by R1 plus current through this capacitor equal to, current through capacitor equal to here C1, therefore C1 into dV1 divided by dt, because here V1 plus, so here one more element L1, current through L1 is 1 by L1 integral of V1 into dt plus, this is a common element, therefore at this point potential is V1, at this point potential is V2, therefore V1 minus V2 divided by V1 minus V2 into, for inductor current equation 1 by L integral into dt. So now we can consider this as equation number 1. It means equation for this node. Next we have to write equation for node 2. For node 2 we can write, this is the input current I2 equal to, this is common node, therefore 1 by L2 into integral of V2 minus V1 into dt plus one more, this C. So now C is for C2, IC2 equal to C2 into dV2 divided by dt plus, here there are 2 elements which are common to this node and this node, therefore current through inductor equal to this one. So 1 by L3 integral of V2 minus V3 into dt plus, through this resist, current through this resistor is equal to V2 minus V3 divided by R2 equal to I2. So this we can consider equation number 2, that is for node 2. Next we have to take node 3. There is no input current here, therefore 0 equal to, current through this capacitor equal to, we know, C3 into dV3 divided by dt plus. Next we have to consider these two also. For this inductor 1 by L3 integral of, so this is higher potential than this one, while taking this as reference node or while writing equation for this node, V3 minus V2 into dt plus, next one more resistance R2, therefore V3 minus V2 divided by R2. So these three are the nodal equations for this circuit.